Hey, this is Mahindra. And I had this thought while I was sitting in meditation this morning. And I just wanted to say this. If you're waiting to be liked, if you find that in whatever area of life, whether it's on social media, with the posts you post, whether it's in some kind of friendship, in some kind of relationship, it may be you're a guy who likes a girl and you're waiting for that like back. Whatever it is, wherever you find yourself, seeking, waiting for this external validation, this external approval, this external liking of people back to yourself, stop. Stop. Just stop. Why? Because think about it. What's going to define you? What does define you? Right? Is it how many people like you? Is it how much approval you got? Or is it going to be the actions you took, what you created, what you built? And even if you didn't create or build, you didn't complete that thing, you didn't achieve that end result of creation or building, it's the actions, the decisions and actions that you took along the way. That is what's going to define you. That is what defines you. And that is what's going to be talked about. Right? So if you imagine your death day and you're being buried and people are gathered around your funeral, what do you think they're going to talk about more? What's going to be your eulogy? What's going to be your eulogy? What are people going to say about you as they're covering your grave? Sure, they might say, well, I think at least, sure, they might say, wow, Mahindra, everyone liked him. Everyone liked him. Everyone loved him. So many people, right? But which is going to be more impactful? Which is going to leave an imprint on people's mind? Just that? Or what actions you took? What you pursued? That mission of yours? The purpose you had for that mission, for that thing you wanted to create, you wanted to build, you wanted to achieve? The actions you took along the way in an attempt to get that. Which do you think people remember? Which will leave a mark? Which will be the legacy? You got to answer that for yourself. I have my opinion and I have my feelings about it. But think about that. Because if you're just waiting for people to like you, where and how is that holding you back? Where and how is that holding you back? Is that holding you back, slowing you down from becoming the fullest version of you, from expressing the fullest version of you, from going out and doing the things you truly love, that are truly meaningful to you? Are you waiting for people's approval and people liking of you before you move ahead in whatever area? Before you leave your job, go do something else, go for another job, start a business, move a country, get into a relationship? Where is it holding you back? This need to be liked. This need to have external approval and validation. Think about it. Because a lot of people I coach, and me honestly, quite honestly, me too, in my life, that's what happened in my meditation. I became aware of, wow, I'm waiting to be liked here and here and here. In some ways, quite obvious ways, but in some areas, in very subtle ways. And I can feel that energy holding me back from being the fullest expression of who I am, who I believe I am, my values, right? And so, please take this. And if this resonates with you, and you can honestly also say that you too are waiting for people to like you in some way, shape, or form, just stop and get on with it. What defines you is going to be the decisions you took, the actions you took, and what you did, what you created, what you built. That is what people remember more. That is what people talk about more, right? Think about generations to come. Think about, and if you want, try to think about any person that's famous, that you know of, that's a name, right, that you know in the public eye. Whether it's Elon Musk, whether it's Trump, whether it's Bill Gates, whether it's Steve Jobs, whether it's Gandhi, whether it's whoever, right? Whoever those big names are, right? Now, whatever the political side and what you think about them, and of course people are going to have differing opinions, which is the whole point too, right? Some people love those people that I just mentioned. Some people didn't like them, disagreed with them. Their way of living, what they were creating, did not align with some people. So some people liked them and some people didn't. But those people that I'm talking about, that I mentioned, those big names, what is it that you can't deny? You can't deny, you can't deny that you enjoy having light in your house, right? I mean, if you're, a reasonably educated person in a developing or developed country, you have electricity, you have light, you have a light bulb. Well, most people know who invented the light bulb. It's Edison, right? So no one talks about, oh, Thomas Edison, everyone liked him. No, screw that. Thomas Edison. If not for him, I would not have light in my house. I would not have a light bulb. So it's the things like that what I'm talking about, right? So don't let your need for approval and being liked stop you from doing what truly means something to you, what's going to change your life and perhaps the lives of others. Everyone's going to have an opinion, And there's a saying I learned when I was in high school, actually. Someone said to me, and I still remember it. The person said, opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one. So don't get fixated on people's opinions. Just go do your thing. All right? This is Mahendra Raj. Go create and live. Create, build, live an amazing dream life of yours. No matter what that means. All right? Take care. Bye-bye.